Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I found this awesome article talking about ChatGPT and how it's basically causing a lot of problems in our community. I made this channel recently to talk all about AI and its effects on our community. It is going to be crazy if you're watching this video right now, I'm telling you. In about a year from now, things are going to be very different. The cat is out of the box. It's crazy, okay? And I had no idea it was this powerful, to be honest. Now I'm almost positive companies have been using this for a while, so it's just new to us. Like we're finally getting to play with it. And it's insane. We know ChatGPT. Look at this, valued at $29 billion. Microsoft has exposure. Let's read a little bit on this. It says ChatGPT is a topic that got everyone talking these days, an AI chatbot. So I'm gonna go over this chatbot and show you how it's done if you don't already know. But basically it's saying that it has led to worry about certain professions becoming obsolete. I would say more than just certain professions. I mean just this chat GPT. Yes, it's definitely gonna take a lot of people out of work, but it's the AI as a whole, how people are, chat GPT. It's just a chat box that you ask it to do, to write you things. But people are using this AI to basically solve real problems like to make planes faster, to make you stronger, how do you disperse a budget and what needs to get prioritized. AI is now going to infiltrate every part of our society, and basically you're not going to have a room full of people thinking about stuff and what's the best. Now what we have is basically computer is going to spit out the best possible outcome, so we don't need a room full of engineers trying to figure out how to make a car safer or faster or whatever. A computer is going to do it in seconds. That computer can just go right into it and printing the whatever it is that you want to do, like 3D printed, and it's done. So as far as like humans, like think about healthcare, for example. Think about going to see a doctor. You go to see a doctor right now, you're basically asking the doctor to think of all his knowledge about what could be wrong with you, and then the doctor kind of figures out, well, it could be this, it could be that, let's treat this, let's see what happens. Well, imagine you walk in and see an AI doctor. You tell the doctor your symptoms, and the AI doctor could probably come out with a better plan than just a regular human doctor. I mean, there's stories where these AI robots are passing, medical exams better, more efficient, and faster than humans, and this stuff is now accelerating very rapidly. So check this out. Microsoft invested $1 billion into OpenAI back in 2019 and was able to find concrete information on the implied valuation of Microsoft deal. But it was 2 years before the $14 billion deal. It looks like Microsoft is sitting on a significant on paper gains. Additionally, Microsoft was able to pay for the deal with the combination of assured credits and cash. So basically, there's some people are going to make a lot of money. This will be a good time to get into Microsoft, but it's not financial advice. But you know what? This is just insane what it could do. So a lot of people are hearing this. They're reading these articles. They're thinking, okay, blah blah blah. What does this mean, right? Well, what is ChatGPT, right? What is it at the end of the day? So, for those who don't know, if all you have to do is Google ChatGPT, go to the first link. It's called openai.com/GPT. You click on that, you make an account, and once you make an account, you're going to be sent to this ChatGPT, right? And then you say, okay, what is it? It's basically this chat box. You could ask it to write you anything. You could ask it to write you code to make a website. You could ask it to make mathematical equations that solve problems. You could ask it to write you an episode of Friends, on TV. You could ask it to write you literally a news story. You basically put in a few little things, and I don't exactly know how it works, but it's amazing. It's literally amazing. Check this out. I want to start pretty simple. I asked ChatGPT write me a business model for YouTube. Very simple, okay? Like I said, this thing is very powerful, but I want to just start off simple to show you what it does. Look at this. It writes everything for you. So when you think about like your average corporate office, right? They're going to have all these sorts of employees. There's usually an employee in charge of writing stuff, right? The copywriter or the marketing manager. Well, right now I just wrote it in seconds. I just typed into a chat box, write me a business model for YouTuber influencer, and it's done. I could literally say, look at this. I wrote, write me a 30-second commercial for Coca-Cola soft drinks. And there you go. It's guarantee you if I was to read this, it would come out to exactly 30 seconds. What does it say? It says thirsty for something delicious, deliciously refreshing. Look no further than Coca-Cola. Our classic carbonated soft drink will satisfy your cravings, blah 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 blah. Do you understand what this just did? You could imagine. You have a room full of, creative people trying to come up with something. that this chat GPT basically just came up within seconds. So you could see how is that going to influence our future business meetings. When you're sitting there saying, I have an idea. Well, who cares? Let's just type in your idea and chat GPT and see what it comes out with. And then I could definitely see this is going to destroy a lot of people's jobs, and basically anybody right who's writer is this is not looking. It's not looking good for them. Furthermore, school, right, university, the idea that a student can just go in here and type in, write me an essay about whatever, add sources and it automatically does it. Like I said, this writes anything. You could write me, code me a landing page with photos and whatever, and it's going to give you the code, that literally the HTML code that you could copy and paste into your website. This thing is incredibly powerful. It writes codes, it could write functions, it could write you, like I said, essays or whatever. You could say, write me a resume, write me a cover letter. Unfortunately, yeah, it's going to write you a cover letter, but there's not going to be any jobs available. So this is very, very scary stuff. And this AI is not just this chat box, it's everywhere. School has to change because anybody could cheat now. Cheating is basic, and if you look, just type in chat GPT and education news, you could see some colleges are trying to fight back, but I don't think you could fight back. It's the cat is out of the bag, everybody. For traditional schooling in many ways, because like I said, you could just write in here, type me an essay or write me whatever. You could ask this thing to write your rest. The best grilled cheese recipe. It will write you whatever you want. It is so insane. And then you could tweak it right. You could do different things. So again, ChatGPT is here. It is pretty scary, but it's also pretty awesome. What is the world going to look like in a year from now? I'm telling you, things are going to be different. A lot of people are going to get laid off. We're just going to have to. We're going to have to evolve a lot faster to keep up with these computers, or else we're done. The computers are just going to take off and do their own thing without us. Who knows how that's going to look like? But we're definitely no longer the top dog in this world. AI is here and it is smarter than us and it is quicker than us. So we really, really have to see what's gonna happen here. But I feel like we should be excited but definitely very worried. This is something that we've been talking about for years and years and years, and it's finally here for the average person. And it is just mind boggling. I encourage you guys to learn more about it. I'm going to be making more and more videos about it because I just think it's so interesting. So please, if you like these videos, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and like and leave a comment. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys and I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much.